Alright, well, I'm almost done. I know the very last game on the list is not much of anything, but hopefully Shadow Realms will be something. My second entry to the annual 7-day roguelike challenge. This year I went for a 3D game and it went better than expected. The game is set in an unknown dungeon where you have to fight through rooms of enemies to get to the final boss. I wanted to create a system for picking out and upgrades and new weapons, but due to time I wasn't able to finish this in time. And of course it doesn't load, so we'll just have to do this. So it's made by Toden. And yes, this is a download file, so we'll just go over here. Extract all. Let's play. Huh. Microsoft is okay with this one apparently. Alright, so let's see how it goes. Play. Okay, controlled by the mouse, WSD to move, very simple. Hard to use potions. Alright, I'm wondering why it's got bad scores and seem to be that bad so far. Okay, so some issues with these guys running around. Picked up a potion. Okay, that's nothing. So it looks like this is a game where the enemies will spawn into rooms when you basically enter the room. Well, I'm guessing that there's a bit of an issue that, people basically judging this with had with being able to kite monsters like that. And these guys are just sort of standing up here a little bit, not doing anything. So you get 20 HP from these potions you use, by the way. Alright, so the animations could be a lot better, but whatever. So you enter the door and you basically spawn. Oh, okay, so basically there's an issue with the buys. If you basically kill the buys in the doors, there's an issue there. Alright, so yeah, there's basically issues with this game, and I'm sure it would have been docked a lot of points basically just on that regard. So we'll draw them out. See, I can't walk through here because these guys are blocking my path. Pick up a couple potions, keep going on. Over here. Probably would have been a good idea to, like, have it so these enemies don't necessarily spawn right away. Like, into the room, show like a marking where they're basically gonna spawn, and then, like, lock the door so, like, there's no issues of this, like, sort of nature. That'd be like one way of basically making it more challenging. You have to basically fight in the room with like the enemies. There's definitely issues with hitting enemies, by the way, because you have to be very, very close to hit them. And enemies just run up and hit you, so that's knowable. There only seems to be like, two types of enemies, and they basically do the same thing, so not much to really say about them. There's no running, there's no dodging. There's no items physics to really collect or anything. Can you even get to me? It's like, yeah, there's issues. You successfully defeated the evil rock goblin. Alright, well, that was Shadow Realms. So this is like his second entry. So you want to create a system for picking up upgrades and new weapons, but due to the time, I wasn't able to finish it this time. I would note that that would help a lot, by the way, but even just what was here is like, kind of lacking in sort of like, being able to connect, your attacks and stuff like that. So a lot needs to be improved, I think, for this one. Let's just scroll down here. I don't really need to type it in. Shadow Realms. So, completeness. Current replay after death. Enemies got stuck on objects. Dead enemies blocked doorways. Enemies didn't always register hits. Many bugs. While corpses. After my first death, became stuck in walls or even stand without doing nothing. Attacking very slow and unoptimized. Aesthetics. Controls were instantly understandable. UI stays out of the way. All good there. A lot of problems with the controls, particularly with the attack sword animation. The time for swing is too slow for it to take an effect on enemies approaching you, so yeah. I agree that, should be marked lower in this one. Fun. Very simple combat healing. All the enemies have the same behavior. Nothing else to see or do. Not fun. And a lack of any diversity. Innovation. If this had the upgrades, new weapons, and randomized maps that you didn't have time to finish, this could have made for some sort of like Souls-like mix. For now, there's nothing really there, so nothing innovative. Honestly, I don't think this would have been innovative even with those things. You need to have a lot more than just a basic standard, like, hack and slash type of, like, 3D dungeon crawler. That would have helped, but I don't think it would have, like, done more than, like, just bounce up your scope a little bit for me. Scope, not much is done yet. Missing a lot of features we consider completely expected from a 7DRL. And has randomized enemies, but not isn't roguelike. I didn't see much randomization with the enemies, by the way. It's just, 3 enemies per room. But it's definitely a roguelike, perhaps only fitting it's a pro-death offshoot. Agreed. Have to agree there fully. I'm kind of surprised two people got to review this game, because they both ranked it pretty low, but whatever. that was Shadow Realms. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it. The last gonna be Crossmaster. That's really nothing to like really speak of, but you know, we'll get to it when we get to it. For now, take care.